David Moore with Equity Advantage, and we've got one last segment with Coni Rathbone of Dunn Carney on opportunity zones. I'm going to blurt that out a little incorrectly, but I guess the one last question I've got for you, Coni, is how can this process be applied?
That's a really good question, and I teach about opportunity zones all over the state and all over the city. I've probably given 45 classes in the last several months. And one thing I do in my classes is, in addition to teaching what the elements are, I try to apply it to real life so that people can see how it actually works. We talked about the simple LLC and the complicated LLC, but I can describe a project that is stalled for a variety of reasons that we can get moving again with the opportunity zone. And that's a project that my dad is doing. It's called Lake in the Woods. It's at Willapa Bay, Washington. He bought this property in 2005 or 2006 before the decline. Yes. It's on a lake up there. He's got approval for a 75 lot housing subdivision, and he developed 25 housing lots. Okay? The crash came and it hit this Raymond, Washington, Willapa Bay area much harder than most. Wow. And the community has never recovered. So he is sitting on a subdivision of housing lots which are no longer feasible for the area. This is not a bad property, right? It's a great property on a little man-made lake. Yeah. It's a wonderful property, but the people in the community can no longer afford to buy lots and build houses. So this isn't an opportunity zone. So how can we use this program to breathe life into this project? Now, one thing that I have advised my clients for 30 years is don't buy a piece of real property in an exchange that you would not buy with clean money. I advise my opportunity zone clients the same thing. Don't go into a project just because of the tax advantages. It's got to be a good project, whether it's a business, whether it's a development or a business, it's got to be a good project. And for 30 years, my clients have ignored my advice with 1031s, and I expect that they will ignore my advice here with opportunity zones. But this project is not a bad property. It's just no longer feasible in the area. Yeah. So the way we superimpose opportunity zones on top of this is we create an opportunity fund. Okay? My dad is Fred. He's 91 years old.
He's wonderful.
He's wonderful. He's still got a lot of energy like I do. He will create this fund, and he will contribute his real property to the fund. We'll go out and we'll get capital gain investors, and they will put money in, and we will get a sweat equity person, somebody that's going to come in and be the issuer of the securities, and somebody that's going to put the energy forth to do this development, and we're going to build a community of rental houses.
Wow.
We'll build rental houses that we can rent for $1,000 or less.
On a lake.
On a lake. We'll hold them for 10 years, and then we will likely sell them as a bulk sale. Okay, so why does this work? This works because the investors can get a better return than they ordinarily would have because of the opportunity zone tax benefits, right? And so who gets the tax benefits in this scenario? Well, the investors that are putting in their capital gain money. Fred, now that the new set of proposed rules said that you can contribute cash, he can get some benefit based on the gain, if he has a gain when he contributes the property. What about the sweat equity person? The sweat equity person doesn't get any tax benefits because they're not investing gains into the project.
Got it.
Why don't I just have Fred be this person? Well, that's because he's 91 and his conservative daughter won't let him do a securities offering anymore. So this is a way that you can pull together the pieces of this program with an existing development to breathe life into this program and move it forward with something that works within an opportunity zone.
So I've got one question for you. I mean, because that's a pretty obscure area, and it sounds like it's truly a situation where these things originally were sort of put forth to put life into these areas. Mm-hmm. And I think it's sort of interesting how for example, in Portland, we've got the Pearl, and we've got Bend, and
Well,
places
we've got downtown Portland, close in East Side, the
yeah,
Pearl, and the
so
airport.
you've got these areas that lots of money's going into
that are not blighted.
exactly.
Right.
But this is a situation where it's truly going. So if somebody's interested in finding that out, they can contact you. Where do they go to find out whether a given area is an opportunity zone?
Oh, that's a good question. In Oregon, the best place is to Google Business Oregon Opportunity Zone Map.
Got it.
Business Oregon is the Economic Development Department in Oregon.
Yes.
And it will, if you Google that, it will pull up their map and you can type in an address. It'll show you exactly on the map where the address is. If it's blue, it's within a zone. If it's white or cream, it's not within a zone.
So this property is in Washington. So if somebody wants to find out in Texas, for example, each state's going to have something like that.
Yeah, each state's going to have something. So I think that you can just Google Texas Opportunity Zone maps, Oregon Opportunity Zone maps. And there is no separation because it's a federal program. There's no separation among the states. So because we have the best quality opportunity zones of any state in the country.
So we've got lots of money coming from outside.
So we potentially have a lot of money coming from New York and Florida and wherever to invest in these projects in Oregon because it's downtown Portland, it's close in East Side. So that's great. One of the goals of assisting blighted communities is not going to be fully realized with developments in downtown Portland, but it will create projects that otherwise would not happen. And so it still accomplishes the job creation and the community improvement and getting the capital gains dollars off of the sidelines, investing it in America.
Make America.
I'm not saying there. I'm not going there.
Anyway, bottom line, Jobs Act, opportunity zones. It seems to be doing what it was intended to do. It's a great thing. I look at it, it's a great way to diversify. It's a great way to make some things happen, maybe to revive a project that was not working.
Right.
So thank you very much for your time today, Connie. It's been a pleasure. I will tell you, if you've got questions on this topic, Connie's always great to talk to about it. She's available. We've got information that we can get. So if you're interested in more information on this, there will be contact information, Coni Rathbone with Dunn Carney in Portland, Oregon. But you'll have that confirmation on our video. Thank you very much for the time today. And it's been fun.
It has been fun.
Thank you, David Moore, Equity Advantage, signing off. Thank you.